Yeah, I was going to this 3rd of March, Sunday, and we are taking a look at what opportunities are available in a market, right? It's something that I was taking a look at yesterday. I was taking a look at libraries across UK, and we can begin by there might be one called the British Library, so perhaps that's the main one, right? I thought it's kind of fun that that something I was doing research yesterday and trying to understand what opportunities might be made available within the main library. And today I was taking a look at cyber attacks and startups. That might be a massive problem, if not right now, perhaps in the future. As well as statistically, not that many businesses, in particular small businesses, are concerned about cyber attacks. So, and finances are, as of now, being made available only to academia, not necessarily for setting up more companies and all of that, right? But either way, let's take a look at what's happening with the British Library. British Library, we are the National Library of the UK. Our shelves hold over 170 million items and living collection that gets bigger every day. There's a lot of happening, right? What they're referring to, perhaps physical copies, and that they holding a lot of books in weight, as well as perhaps if we're talking or take a look at cyber, so perhaps they're looking to improve. If not, they should. We were asking, they should. We're talking about UK's. Perhaps would that be archives and everything, quote unquote, right? Since 170, there might be over millions of items, right? How much of that been gathered over the year? And if at any point they would like to have digital copies of all of those books and everything, all of the information, cyber attacks, they should have a better system in place, if you would ask me, right? We are continuing to experience major technology outages as a result of cyber attack. Our buildings are open as usual. However, outages is still affecting our website, online systems, and services, as well as some of on-site services. This is temporary website with limited content. Online services are currently available, as well as what's on the library, right? So essentially hosting perhaps a lot of events and all of those kind of activities, right? As of now, we're gonna go in and we will try to find some information for businesses and how businesses can engage with libraries, starting with for the perhaps the main one, biggest library, based on the amount of books they have, right? Let's start with that. What I would like to accomplish today, I would like to reach out to British Library and schedule a conference call with a person who can make business decisions, right? As of now, perhaps they're struggling with cyber attacks. I would understand if they would like to reschedule if there are any conference calls for future dates, but either way, right? Before we do that, let's take a look at perhaps what business support is available, perhaps on organizations website, even though there might be limited services available, right? If you would ask me, right, if I haven't already, right, I would highly recommend first, at first instance, engage with library team. It's just because perhaps people out there who should be considered smart and be able to advise, or at least they should. It depends on the person, right? What kind of advice you're going to receive. But either way, so if you have any questions or if you need any assistance, I would highly recommend reaching out to you. Libraries within UK, there might be local libraries where you can seek assistance, and people up there should receive enough training to be able to advise, right, based on your circumstances and what you're looking to achieve. That's once that been said, right? uh, they should, right? Once you would get a feel of what's like of running business, you would begin understanding who knows what they're talking about and who perhaps they know how business should work, but because they learn from the books, but not necessarily from real life experiences. So that's a quick note when communicating with someone from libraries and they're giving you advice, right? Either way, but when it comes to very technical information, that's a point of contact, right? But either way, we can take a look at our core services. We offer one-to-one expert advice and support for all stages of your business journey, in person and online. Okay, let's. We can try to reach out to this core services as well as national network. We can find our national network or BIPC, so perhaps that's the name of the program, and the regional and or local libraries across UK with a range of small businesses support services. Today, I can reach out to 5 different libraries, most likely out of 5. If I would receive a response to, I don't know, within 4 weeks from one of them would be good. So that means I need to reach out to way more than just 5. And they experiencing cyber attacks, right? Next up, services out of the London network. We deliver free grassroots business support across 5 London boroughs and growing, as well as offer 2-day startup program to help you start and develop your business. Okay, so I haven't taken part in any of that, and it might be important since a lot of people are doing something that they haven't done it before, right? So that's very important, as well as offering scale up. Scale ups most likely I don't need to mention. That would be someone who is already trading and generating a lot of capital. So that would be advanced level, right? If we were to begin with beginner level and progress from there. Quickly, right? Let's for our sins, right? Let's do this promo real quick. Meet wellness warriors or warrioresses. It's for International Women's Day, and that will be at British Library on 7th of March 2024. You can reach out to the team, and they would be organizing some events when it comes to entrepreneurship and or building different businesses, including business and fitness, and know how to build a brand as well as community. There might be something where there's a person coaching people, so it might be very important for many people, right? Yourself, if you're interested in learning more, I have published a book with regards to business, everything where to begin and what you would need to know. If you like to develop your skills, knowledge, expertise within different sectors, that's the reason why I have published this book, right? As well as I will be taking a look at very complex concepts, and I will be looking to expand on those and share as much information as I can when it comes to understanding of business. Every chapter, the way how I would begin, very simple, nice, easy, and I would progress to make it more and more complex. So hopefully people would get people thinking, right, and bringing everyone's understanding. So what would it can be like, right? Within the book, I'm trying not to get stuck in the details, as well as I'm looking to tackle some of the problems from three, sometimes different angles. Hopefully, bringing everyone's understanding to a higher level. If it's something yourself you're interested in learning more, there's going to be a QR code in the corner company's website below. Quick note, right? I was trying to understand how libraries are being funded, right? Not necessarily, or perhaps only partly, libraries have been funded by local governments, right? So I'm just trying to understand how libraries are sourcing finances, and they offer so many different free courses, and perhaps that will be creating those opportunities for business to come in and offer the services as well as consulting there. There might be a lot of opportunities, right? For people who are interested, I can briefly take a look at some of those and how you can take part in some of these courses. We can begin by taking a look at where those libraries are. So that's a quick map, right? Some of those are more keen in supporting than others. That's my personal experience, right? Since where my business is, perhaps there's a lot of people up there, and everyone's very busy. So sometimes I would engage with different libraries just to get things done and moving, right? But either way, we can begin by take a look at Bristol, one library, or 4 different libraries in Bristol, and from there we can progress in others. but it just do those follow-ups and circles, coming back to libraries and doing follow-ups and all that. It could be so much time wasted, right? But either way. When we take a look at Central Library, Junction 3 Library, Knowledge Library, South Meet Library. So three different libraries. Usually, there might be some assistance when it comes to intellectual property, something you're looking to understand, and there is an email address engaging with the organization, right? So I'll try to do all of that and see how myself I'd be able to engage with the team and see what that experience would be like, right? Perhaps upcoming week I might be able to secure a conference goal, hopefully, right? So that would be one, two, three, four libraries. Intellectual property, we leave it as it is for time being, and we're gonna engage with the entire center. That would be BIPC. We're gonna try those as well as I'm gonna be looking to engage with Central Library since I'll be taking a look and almost likely looking at some of the finance. We're gonna touch on cybersecurity. We can touch on that if that's what they're struggling with, and we can progress from there. Something I'll be doing later on today. Let's close this video on that. Thanks for watching. See you next one.